Chapter 10.
Matter, solid, liquid and gases.
Matter.
All the things that we see and feel are matter. Matter is defined as anything that occupies space and has mass. The materials around us have different shapes and sizes. Some are hard while some are soft. Why do these materials have different shapes, sizes and appearances? Air is also matter. We cannot see it, but we can feel it. All matter is made up of very tiny particles. The arrangement of particles is different in different things. That is why different things have different shapes, sizes and appearances. On the basis of the arrangement of particles, matter can be categorized into three groups or states, namely solid, liquid and gas. Any matter will always be in one of these three states.
States of matter. Solid.
Particles in solid are packed closely. There is very little space between them.
Wood, paper, glass and metal are examples of things that are solid. Solids cannot be compressed. Liquid.
Particles.
In liquid are packed loosely. There are spaces between
Particles.
of liquid. A liquid has a fixed volume but no fixed shape. It takes the shape of the containers in which it is kept. Unlike solid, liquid can be compressed. It can flow. Water, milk and oil are examples of matter in the liquid state. Gas.
Particles.
Molecules of gas are packed very loosely. The spaces between the molecules are huge as compared to the size of the molecules themselves. The particles of a gas are always moving freely. A gas does not have a fixed shape and volume. It occupies all the space available. In a closed container, a gas would spread out to fill the whole container. A gas would not stay in an open container for long. It will flow out of the container and spread all over the surrounding. Air and smoke are gases. Liquids and gases are together known as fluids. Comparing solids, liquids and gases. The states of matter are solids, liquids and gases. We have carefully investigated these three states of matter. The table below shows how these states are different from or similar to each other. Solids, liquids, gases have a definite shape, have no definite shape, have no definite shape. Take up a definite space, take up a definite space, take up all the space available. Do not flow, can flow, can flow. Change of state. A substance can change from one state to another. For example, a solid can change into a liquid. The water in a glass is liquid. However, the ice cubes in the freezer are the solid form of water. But what makes a substance change from one state to another?
Heat transfer in matter causes change of state. When matter gains heat, its particles get more energy and start moving faster and away from each other. Whereas, when matter loses heat, its particles lose energy and start moving slower and close to each other. Water can lose heat to become ice and can gain heat to become gaseous vapor.
Freezing is the process by which a liquid turns into solid. Melting is the process by which a solid changes into liquid.
By heating. Evaporation is the process by which a liquid turns into gaseous vapor by heating. Condensation is the process by which gaseous vapor turns into liquid by cooling.
Solution, solute and solvent. Sometimes a solid mixes with a liquid and disappears after some time.
The solid is said to have dissolved in the liquid.
The solid that looks as if it has disappeared is called the solute.
The liquid in which the solid is dissolved is called solvent.
The solvent and solute together are called the solution. When a solid dissolves in a liquid, the particles of solid take up the empty spaces between the particles of liquid. What do we get when we mix sugar with water? Sugar, solute, plus water solvent is equal to sweet water solution. Separating substances from water. Not all substances dissolve in water. Substances that dissolve in water completely are called soluble substances. Substances that do not dissolve in water completely are called insoluble substances. Soluble substances can be separated from water by heating. In the process of heating or evaporation, the water completely vaporizes, leaving behind the substance that was dissolved in it. Insoluble substances can be separated by different methods such as filtration and sedimentation. In filtration, the solution containing undissolved particles is made to pass through a filter paper. The particles get collected in the filter paper while the water is collected in a separate container. In sedimentation, the solution is left undisturbed for some hours in a container. The insoluble particles settle down at the bottom of the container. The clear water at the top of the container is then carefully transferred to a different container.